Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Deathloop. I think it's fine. Just double checking, as has become increasingly necessary. Due to my technical gremlins. Hi, it's me, Technical Gremlins. Let's jump back in. Colt shot her right in her shoulder blades. Why would you do that? So, during the last session, we, I think, completed the lead for Alexis's little party time. He's happening, Sesh. Good morning, so nice to see you there. Welcome, welcome. The one thing we did check last time, and I think it should still be the lead we left tracked. However, now that I look at it, Alexis's lead is tracked. The one we need to do is Wingy's little invitation to said party. Search Wingy's quarters. Looks like we have to do that in the afternoon. We are at the start of a brand new loop in the morning now, so we'll have 2 time periods to get past before we'll be able to do what we need to at Wingy's. That being the case, we could swing by Harriet in Carl's Bay to just get a little bit more practice, taking her out in hangar number 2. And then the other thing we still have never quite accomplished due to my increasing incompetence is getting the HALPS laser from Wingy's complex station. I think that's accessible even if she's not in residence, so we could swing by the complex in the noontime, perhaps, and then return right back to the complex again to get Wingy. But let's take a stab at Harriet. See if we can grab another Nexus upgrade. Why not? We'll also be able to get some practice opening the container, which we've never fully done, never successfully done in the morning. To Carl's Bay. It is so nice to see you guys there. Good morning indeed. I hope you had a nice weekend as well. I spent part of my weekend yesterday trying to find the Iskal Queen ... saucy eyebrow raise.
Complicated individual.
Which one?
I know. We still gotta go back killing him, right?
We'll figure it out.
Really? Didn't feel anything. I mean,
I haven't found her yet, but that RNG is going to bless me eventually.
no, it's a safety.
Ah. Small problem. Small problem. I've kept my novelty weapons equipped. The ones that I was just grabbing for funsies, so we're going to be a little combat compromised here, but hey, this Vopot trencher will help us through, I'm sure. Not to worry. We'll just go in hot and loud. Just the way I like it. Hold your area? What? Madam. So Carl's Bay is always a little bit hoppin'. But we'll try to make our way back to the hangars without too much kerfuffle. Stay still. Stay still, I beg of thee. Good lad. I'll buy your last pape. I'm sure that's common. I will not touch it with my refined fingertips. Get trashed in the afternoon. I know we've seen that note a couple of times. I don't think we've ever been back in the afternoon to see what's in there, to arrive properly for garbage day. I'll take that. Alright, so I either have to get all the way around the docks that way, which is probably quicker, or through town, through the garden, and a way to say it. So it might just be easier to go the route of the turret and be invisible in order to procure said turret. It might be a quicker route, especially since I've already been snapping necks down this way. The Iskal Queen fight spawns more often in adventure mode. I've been compromised. Don't look at me. Ah, I'm so sad now. I'm so sad you looked at me. The picture of Dorian Gray. Once you peek, it's all over. Great distance. The shotgun sure does help. It's tight grouping. Oh, hey, up there on the roof. If only I had a Sepultura. I do not. And a big alarm is going off. Finally found me once again. How dare you hide from me? I'm sorry. I'm very shy. It's so nice to see you again, man. Glad you've discovered me. Live for the taking. Taking? Yeah, sure. Anybody want to come down the stairs and party with me? It's garbage day. Judging by where I'm standing. There's so much blood on that wall. Ugh, we're gonna have to scrub and scrub. It's fairly clear that way. I'm sure they're waiting on the rooftops to pop my day into sad times. And I could use a little fizz pop. Speaking of popping my day. Fizz pop popping. I've distracted you from behind. Didn't work tremendously. Oh, they've all discovered me. That was not good. Now I desperately need that fizz pop if more than ever before. Use the stonework to your advantage. What would a Deathloop streaming session be without me instantly getting myself into a world of hurt? Seems to be how they all start these days. That's what I needed. Thank you. Ah, my back. Oh, and Juliana's on the hunt. Great timing, Jules. Missed you. That's some really thick cardboard tree. I am complaining. Right in the knee! Oh, it's Juliana! Rats! That might have taken out. Not a good time for sipping. We'll leave that over there. Might have taken out a normal person. But Juliana has thick kneecaps. Can withstand a lot of force. How are you? You've become so elusive lately. How's it going? I have been. Just as slippery as an eel these days. Due to my rapidly increasing anxieties. I've been okay, though. How are you? How are you doing when you're not hunting me down? Dare I? Dare I race out and touch my own ghost butt? Juliana? Would you permit me a quick touch of my ghost butt? No, you're still behind the cardboard trees? I can't believe it. Which way are you coming? Pick a way. It's a very loud shotgun. I do appreciate its tight grouping, but oof! The loudness of the shotgun. Take those. Peekaboo! Risk it. Oh, I found some biscuits. Okay. Since I'm okay on health, I think I'm gonna try to slip out this way. Alright. So the turret can detect me from as soon as I come around that corner. I don't have a great amount of mana. I know that's not the word, but still. It's just... get behind it. Proximity mine. Hi. Hi, proximity mine. Get you on my side. We're gonna shoot you in the back. I'm gonna run this way. Oh, I forgot about the proximity mine. I never remember. Let's be honest. It's not really a matter of forgetting if you never had the knowledge to start with. Oh, if only I had a Sepultura. It's fine. I mean, sure, I've botched it horribly right from the start, but it's fine. Hello? That's what I like to hear. Alright. I'll take that. Start here, sure. Now I'll take that, thank you. Typically some folks on the beach, enjoying their day. No need to interrupt, really. Bring you down. Fight Club is not happening in the trenches just yet. But soon it will be pouring with shirtless boys. Pop you down there. Easy peasy. Don't squeeze the lemons. Do. Absorb. Don't do absorb. That's not what I mean to say. Don't take my advice here. I hear footsteps.
Just fucking pointless.
Aunt Juliana. Hey, I forgot about you. Where are you hiding? How dare you live? Oh, I'm glad that you live, Juliana. It'd be such a lonely, looping existence were you to perish. How was your coffee this morning? I have not yet been able to grab a sip. This might be the time if Juliana doesn't impale me from behind with a sharpened stick she brought for s'mores time. You're okay-ish. Been going through a lot of complications lately, but one must be valiant to live another day. Heart of a warrior hero, my friend. You absolutely have it. I hear you keep it in a attaché case. I'm so sorry things have been going badly. Badly or poorly, or whatever the right way is of saying it. It doesn't really look like it's going to harm them in any way, but I do want to shoot it. It didn't really harm them in any way. I was hoping for a little shrapnel around the knees. Run! I'll get you. It's just in case any of them were Juliana. You never know where she's gonna pop up. It's always a surprise. And unless I can catch her with one of my cheaty turrets, I'm usually at a great disadvantage. Because she's just better at the game than I am. Significantly better at the game. Alright, jumping down here. There's Juliana. Oh, my love. So much flanking. Stop it with that flanking, Juliana. I taught you better than this. There we go. Thank you, turret. Thank you, cheaty. So many grenades. This seems safe. Hope nobody's claustrophobic. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you dropped down from that cargo crate. Just in time. Stop it. Stop throwing grenades. Alright, we good? We good? Oh, somebody spewed gas in the main chamber. Juliana. How could you? Bravo. Ah, Discord is only 15 minutes late this time. It's an improvement of like 40 minutes. Let's try to risk a quick sip of my fancy beverage. Oh, I'm so sorry for the health complications, hospital visits, etc. Oh, the worries. Oh, the worries. Just breathe. It's very relatable. So sorry, and I hope that things are less tumultuous soon. Shot enemies bleed and take damage over time. That sounds fun. That sounds real fun. Assuming this would also take shotgun ammo, which I will probably want to keep for my tight grouping shotgun, but I do want it. I do. Let's go ahead and replace the Limp 10. Ugh. With that. Just in case, we need something extra to infuse, should we survive. Alright, so we can go up the stairs to get into hangar number 2, I do believe. Let me first check out the fireworks station. I want to find some fizz pop as well, after that chaotic little encounter. Oh, fizz pop! A path less traveled, or if you kind of squint, a path less traveled. Perfect. Full health. Ow! This is a safety hazard. Oh, cramps. Cramps in my ankle bones. You get cramps in your bones, right? That's how it works. Okay. So where is the walkway across? It's there. So I'll need to go that away. No big deal. Fireworks first, though. Should be just around the corner. I got a present for you. Or maybe I don't. I guess the turret has been beefed quite sturdily by Juliana's gas. To the extent that there's nothing even that remains of it, it seems. Okay. I'll do it myself. Wait to try that 4-pounder on somebody standing unawares on a ledge. Did not seem to notify anyone else. Good. Alright, so, Otto's workshop. We should have the code. And we do. Sabotage the flaps? What? Frank's flappy things. Gross. Sabotage the fireworks. Okay. That seems to be about all I can interact with. See if we can figure it out. Cut the power supply. Jam the rain flaps. Sounds like that would be the one. Just... Colt. This is above you. Let's just... Alright, I'm gonna jam the rain flaps. Boom. Lovely. Got an achievement called Baby, You're a Firework. I'm assuming that's how you're supposed to read it. So we should be able to go into hangar number 2 now. The only thing I'm remembering is that there's like that locked door that you can shoot through the roof. And maybe we should do that before we walk in across the bridge. However, that's going to require some acrobatic skills I'm not entirely sure that I possess. Whoop. It's a long way up. Eh? Ah. Thank goodness I've got the double. Alright. So let's try to find that little roof slit. Doesn't seem to be that one. Also, while I'm somewhat protected up on the roof here, let me... Occasionally, in the heat of the moment, the music volume is still just a touch too high, which I can't imagine at 40 would still be an issue, but Let's try 25. Commence! Yes, alright, just in case. Not that I don't love a good saucy poker.
Try to get past me. I dare you.
Oh, that sounds incredibly scary. I am so sorry. For all of the worry. That's the door we're looking for. There's the button to shoot. We don't have a great gun for that. 2 shotguns and a... what is effectively... good. I don't know what to call this. A bouncy house in a gun, but it still did the job. Okay, so just in case we come across that door on our way in, we should have easy access now. My old nemesis. Every single time there's a proximity mine, I find a way to put my face on it. That guy playing guitar up on the...
Is every loop gonna be like this? I don't want to spend eternity chasing.
Where is he? I do not see him. There, I think that's him. Playing guitar. I love that guy. I wonder if he has some sort of tragic backstory.
Well,
We should check. Alright.
part of it.
Try to stay up as high as I can here. You know how I like to be high. I will take these. Good. This looks startlingly similar to my work desk. Alright, moving on. Before I start getting flashbacks. What, do you got something to prove? Invite everyone to your shindig, and you'll still be alone. I'm looking at you, Alexis. What I would love to have, before we get too involved in this, is a turret. I would love to have a turret. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Seekers, good morning.
I don't want to miss the show.
Today we mark our first day, not just a loop. Today is the first day of our journey,
Guy hanging from a...
our spiritual journey.
Amador.
Lead us intertwined to the great beyond. One
Is he being lowered into that
shown in days of chaos.
gassy area below?
Each day we shall alternate our focus. One of carnage and anarchy to
Yes. Yes, he is. Can I stop this from happening? Should I stop this from happening? Maybe he's a jerk. I want to jump across there, but it's going to make some noise.
volunteers to face his greatest fear.
It's going to make some noise. Too much noise, in fact. Shh. Quiet now. Don't do anything you'll regret. Better check behind me. Continue that way. Never mind. Everything's fine behind me. How dare you? How dare you shoot through such a tiny crevasse? It's not going well. Quite rather explosively. Ooh! She's got me. She's got me in her clutches. Alright. Harriet, please! I beg of you! Mercy! Well, that went quite badly. Sorts of folks up here now. It's got real gassy below. How did you dodge that? I disarmed. Didn't really need that, but okay. Delicious. I like the taste. Stop it, Harriet! No, stop it, Harriet! You're being so rude. Grab a quick fizz pop somewhere before we return. We'll do the Juliana method. Disappear for 7 minutes exactly, and then... Ha ha! I already took both of those. Thanks, past me. Thank you for that. Fizz pop! Yummy. Alright. Got a spiker. Common level. Ugh. Let's get back up there before they get too comfortable. Have some ammo. She is well aware of my presence and ready for blood. Let the stormy clouds chase. She's ready for blood. Huh. He's still alive, so far. Maybe my intrusion served some purpose, at least. Though he did desperately seem to long for death. Past the gas. Whoop. She was standing about here last time I saw her. Assuming she's retreated to her bedroom area. It's really none of my business to talk about her bedroom area. Whew, that was a real quick draw situation. Barely got the upper hand. Alright, we should be able to find some fizz pop in her quarters. Grab my butt back. Gently grope my own butt. Thank you. More henchmen hanging around, being silly. Parasite. You recover health when someone you've affected with Nexus suffers damage. Lovely. That sounds like fun. Alright, so I can only go down the one level, lest I get gassy. Say what you will about Harriet and her cultic tendencies, but the aesthetic in here is just chef's kiss. I would grab Mr. Boyardee and plant on him the most passionate smooch, due to this aesthetic. Read all of those, good, good. Deal extra damage to tagged enemies. So how do I release this gentleman from the crane? Don't go down there. Gentlemen? Would you like to be released from the crane? I mean, otherwise it's just going to be sitting there all day. Up? Perhaps up?
No! I need to get down there!
Does not seem happy. You're gonna be fine. Gas dispenser. I'm assuming it's too little too late. We've already dispensed the gas. It does seem to be going down. In which case, hurrah. Then maybe we can check out the lower level. Should I, if it clears entirely, should I lower him all the way down? Or is there, despite my best efforts, always going to be gas in the lowest section? In which case I should not lower him down. I'm not sure what he's going to do with the rest of his day if I don't make some sort of decision here. It does does not seem to clear from that lower level. So I'm guessing lowering him down would probably be sad. I kind of want to do it. I mean, there is a big part of me deep inside that wants to torture a man with gas. Especially since he's so enthusiastic about it, but I'll refrain. I won't listen to that part of myself. A couple of trinkets. Easy exit. Good. Not quite as much fizz pop as I was hoping there would be. Hey up there. You look gorgeous. Especially from this angle. Got a good view of your mask. Definitely wasn't ogling anything else, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Fizz pop? Anybody? Yummy. Alright. So, we got an extra Nexus upgrade. We will want to try to infuse that, which means we need to survive. Juliana has been taken out, so she should leave us alone for the foreseeable future. So, our next plan was perhaps to go to the complex at noon to get the HALPS laser, then go away and return to the complex to get Wenji and explore her private quarters. Now that we have a code of some sort. I feel like I must be missing a step with our friend Amador. Look at that gorgeous suit. Ooh! He also seems to have some sort of special weapon. A special tribunal pistol. Which does make me want to just blast him. Just started blasting. I forgot to open this while I was on the other side. Shameful. Shameful that. There must be some wider purpose to killing him or allowing him to live. What is going on up there? Is it snowing? Does someone have a lice outbreak? Looks fine. No lice out here. What in the hell? Interesting. So, do we kill a man who's completely unable to defend himself and his calves are becoming quite sore? Either by shooting him right here in the back or by returning to the crane controls and lowering him all the way down? It doesn't seem like a good idea, because if I can't clear the gas from that level, he dies down there and drops his pistol in the gas, I'll never get it. But the same might be true of me blasting him from here, and his pistol drops into the gas. Is there another way to clear that level? Like, is the gas flammable and I could just blow it all up? Probably not. Ooh! Spoke too soon. Does, however, return quite quickly. Interesting. I do have that trinket that allows gas to heal me. I wonder if we return on another morning with that trinket equipped, as I don't believe I can equip it now. I don't think I can equip it now. We might be able to survive down there? That seems too good to be true. I have doubts as to whether that trinket actually does what I think it does. But we can very temporarily clear the area of gas. Could I, like, run down there and pop a bunch of corks in things? Doesn't seem likely. I don't know to the extent that gas hurts me. Like, when you jump in water, it's over. Is gas a similar sitch? Or does it slowly damage me over time? And I've got so many slab upgrades and such to risk by putting my toe down here gently. Doesn't seem like a good plan. Could be insta-death at any moment. Alright, I don't know what to do with you. Maybe we just let him live. Maybe we just leave here and let him live. To make sure I'm not missing something desperately important that we won't have another chance for, because I will forget. Let me just try to see if there's a wider quest, or if this is just some fun. Looked like his name was Amador. I'm going to search Deathloop. Amador. Amador the Mask Maker. A name like that, he's got to be important. Alright. You may want to approach the hangar loud or stealthily. It's too late for that. Kill the enemy. Shoot the button to open the door. So sorry. I'm just literally filming myself watching. Filming myself reading. There's the word. Which is not very exciting, and I do apologize. That was super cool, Colt. Why don't you do that more often? So it says, once players defeat Harriet, they can use the controls on her podium to raise the crane and turn off the gas pumps. It just says you have to kill or interrupt Harriet before she lowers the crane, holding Amador into the poisonous gas. But then what? I have done those things. Accidentally. It says if you save him during any run, you will gain access to the Mask Maker's shop, which is otherwise locked. But it doesn't say where said shop is or how you will get this reward. See if I can find out that little bit of information. I do apologize. This is hideously boring. Not to mention I'm making you stare at this plane's hindquarters. Though there's nothing plain about these hindquarters. Okay. How to get into the Mask Maker's shop in Carl's Bay. It looks like if we're in Hangar 2, there's Hangar 1, another building, and then the mask shop is like right in the middle of town. But do I have to like leave and come back? Interrupt the sacrifice, prevent the hook from being lowered, clear Hangar 2 and make sure Amador does not die. Then return to Carl's Bay in the afternoon. Hooray! That's what I needed to know. However, we need to use our afternoon to take out Wingy. We wait until the next loop. So, leaving him alive, correct thing to do to maybe get a reward later, and that's really my whole morality encapsulated. Oh, I get a reward later, great. I'll do the right thing. Just getting a reward. It's hardly a morality. Why are there so many of you? I thought he was a lone straggler I had missed. But it seems that the entirety of Hangar 2 is covered. Doo-doo-doo. One down. Two down. I do wish I had some sort of Batman sense that would tell me where they're hiding at times like these. Some sort of sonar. Or infrared goggles. Because you never know when you're going to drop down and get shot right in the back. Whoop! Hold still! comes. Oh, he's gotten shy. Okay. Anytime now. Anytime. Oh, you were ready for me? Smart. Clever girl. Sounds like that might be it. Judging by the gentle winding down of the combat music. You know, now that I think of it, maybe the polka I was mentioning earlier is like a sound effect rather than the actual music, because that music, the combat music, is like barely audible now. But the polka seems to remain quite high, and I know we had that issue on another Arcane Studios game at one point, where some of the music was not affected by the music slider. Should have gone after you first. It's become clear to me now.
Someone there! Engines around!
Watch out for ricochets. Still hear footsteps. I don't hear any footsteps. Okay. I just can't seem to help myself from going in loud everywhere I go. It's so much fun. So dangerous. Tickles me. I still hear the gentleman gently strumming his guitar. Somewhere out there. Alright. So, having taken out Harriet, I guess I would like to stop by the mask maker's shop just to scope it out. See if we can get back to the main area of town. There's probably a few more guards stationed there these days. Well, goodbye. Everyone's leaving the bar.
Kill.
See? Hi there. Oh, it's that one guy. Yep, it's me. That one guy.
Fucking noise!
Thank you. Thank you for having such a soft body that my bullets went right through you. Okay. Somebody patrolling. Hello? Surprise! There's somebody. All real still. Man. Shh. A great angle for me. Peekaboo? Maybe? Maybe any time now? Okay. I can meet him on the upper level. Maybe he'll meet me on the upper level. It's gone. There you come. I see your little plumage. Better go ahead and gets complicated. Oh, blew his arm off. I'm sorry, sir. It was not my intention. Good lad. Sounds very moist. Who's running around in a moist tunnel somewhere? Be careful, the stairs are slippery. I'm a big fan of this shotgun. Let's be honest. As I'm sure is evidenced by the fact that I've used nothing else in 2 sessions. Beat the devil out of that. So this might be the mask maker's shop? Because that would be part of the fortune teller Yerva situation. Big smiley. Yes. So that door is locked. Masks strewn about randomly. Harriet selected me to die this morning in her first day ceremony. Back to crafting my wares tomorrow. Nobody will have to see your face. Amador Jack. So once he frees himself from the crane, later on this afternoon, that door should be open. And maybe we'll have a little tussle, or maybe he will speak to me and tell me some information. Either way, since I've gone to all the trouble of saving him, which wasn't that much trouble, I just got wildly lucky, maybe we should do that this afternoon and then run back around to Wingy tomorrow? We have unlimited days, so I may as well strike while the iron's hot. The question then is, what should we occupy our noontime with before we return here? There's still a bunch of these little games and puzzles and obstacle courses and such. I don't know if I've learned anything more since last time we were here at the Yerva. It's like that music is very loud and does not seem to be affected by me lowering the music at all. Let me do another test since we're so nearby one. If I take this back up to 35, 40-ish, and then SFX down to like 75? Seems roughly as loud as it ever was. Put it in me, Charlie. I like to pause right there and just really ruminate on the words. So I'm not entirely sure. It could be that it's tied to some other audio setting. But either way, we'll just try not to blast you in the eardrums. I do apologize. We're all getting blasted together. Oh yeah, because Juliana attacked, I need to hack the antenna. I always manage to forget that. Back to the other side of town. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. The sleek-ass trinkets. Let's try the hacker. There you are. Could have used that. Gotta remember that it's up here. Residium down there. That's not how physics works. Okay. I wonder if you can shift with a case. Yeah. Thanks, case. You're genius. Thank you for helping me test for science. I'll grab a stool, real quick. A stool. Oh, no problem at all. had a question pending, but you had us all in your pocket while cleaning and tidying up. Good for you. I have not summoned the will to clean nor tidy up, as I'm sure you could tell from looking at me. It is so nice to be hanging out with you guys this morning. Thank you for brightening my day. Can I interest you in a quick beverage? Maybe something with pineapple juice. Unless you don't dance with that sort of thing. Are these subtle references to Rian Johnson movies landing with anyone? No? It's not that subtle. Someone's talking, but I cannot tell where their body is. When has any movie reference landed with me? It's a fair question. It's not your fault you've never seen any movies. It's not your fault. I keep laughing, but yesterday, after I streamed earlier in the morning, I sneezed, and I split the ever-loving holy hell out of my lip. And now every time I laugh or smile, such a shame. Try not to be so funny and charming, would you? There. Tunnel's unlocked. See if there's anyone else we get to gleefully murder before we leave this place. For all time. Shh. Don't give away our position. Apparently you can't see him from there. I mean, that's fair. I'll do it. I'll do it myself. Thanks anyway, turret. Big fan. Do need just a touch more fizz pop. Speak of the devil. Like him. I like Cliffside Guitar Man. He's got a lot going on. Sexy little salmon-colored suit. You get to live this time. So let's make our way back to the tunnels. Sounds a little crowded up there. Oh, what a shame. Glad that's still deployed. Battery didn't get destroyed by the proximity mine. No, no, I beg of you, let me live. That was so close. I have the tiniest little splinter. Let's let that raise and raise. Good. Tiniest little splinter again. I think we're clear. Almost ruined the entire run there, just at the last second. It's not where I placed you, but I'm proud of you for deploying in that chaos. Come with me. I've just realized that you shush characters in stealth games. You've got to. Otherwise they'll give you away. They can definitely hear you shushing them and react to it. I promised Guitar Guy he could live. Now that I'm in an easy access path to him, my bloodlust is rising, but I promised him that he could live. I have read that. I have some sweet, sweet residium and a trinket. Thank you. Alright, let's Get out of here. Enjoy your day! Also, shh!
They just let us help them.
I'll be back here. You have fun. It's not in range. Okay, fine. Nobody else? Well, I'm sorry I brought you out, ballistic turret. Got you all dressed up. Nowhere to go. Get behind me. Don't you flank me expertly. Whoop. Alright, let's get out of here. I've enacted my vengeance upon almost the entire level at this point. Let's leave. Echoes and worst comedian ever. What are we talking about exactly? Alright. So, Amador is alive. I would have to return to Carl's Bay in the afternoon to take advantage of this. We can still go to the complex at noon and try to get the HALPS laser one more time. As long as I don't break and or hack and or die to any of the sensors. Hello there, so nice to see you. I have no voice today, so you're here to steal some of Peter's soothing tones. Let me fetch some for you. Are those the tones? Probably not. There's nothing soothing about that whatsoever. How about just a... It's gotten weird. It is so nice to see you. Welcome to the party. And I'm sorry that your voice has abandoned you. That happens so often to me. I can commiserate. But now I'm just trying to steal the credit. Okay. So I think my reprises, despite how many times I died during that little outing, my reprises should be filled. We did get Frank's firework flaps, for lack of a better word, adjusted. We've adjusted his flaps right nice. So we should see what that does. I'm assuming it won't happen until nighttime with the fireworks display in Updom, but who knows. Given his limited understanding of flap functionality, Ramblin' Frank won't notice a little light sabotage. Will he notice a little heavy petting? Just gonna let that hang in the air, apparently. We do need to absolutely swap out my weapon loadout this time. Sepultura, please come back to my bosom. Looks fun. That looks fun. So is that like a kill that I don't actually need to do anything but that for? Because that would be great if I just like show up in Updom, and once the fireworks go off, Ramblin' Frank checked off the list. I will take it. So, just to finally try to put it to bed, let's go to the complex, get that HALPS laser, then return to Carl's Bay, then we'll restart the day over again. Well, maybe we want to go to Updom at night to kill Frank, verify that happens, and then restart the day, and we'll try to do Harriet in the morning again, and Wingy in the afternoon. We might have time for all of that. We're only about halfway through our session for the day. But we'll see. First and foremost, I need to swap this out for the Sepultura. Do I want to soak a little extra residium into keeping this one around? It's not legendary, and if I was to use a shotgun, I would use the Vopot. So I'm just going to save it for now. I'm going to save it for now. Trinkets. Actually, slab upgrades. most importantly, we got Parasite. Someone affected by Nexus takes damage, you regain health. Infuse. Regain power by damaging your foes while using Havoc. Could be nice, especially depending on what slab I have equipped. So I will infuse that as well. Leaves us with 19,000. We've got quite an array of upgrades at this point. Did I get anything worthwhile? You did build a psych test with the annexed statistics to match, and what a pain, having to do all that math. Just wanted to know how brains work. I didn't want to do all this math. That sounds incredibly complex. And I'm proud of you for finishing such an endeavor. I would be on the floor, curled up, crying by this point. Any of these I want to keep around for later. So many mobile marksmen. Nobody needs this many mobile marksmen. I have 2 dead-ons, 2 crack shots, 2 big boxes. I'm risking kind of a lot of residium if I don't spend it now. But there's nothing I'm incredibly drawn to. I need to find more legendary weapons. Your power regenerates faster than fast. Yeah. I'll keep that around. Take very little damage from falls. That could be useful. Bare-handed assassinations are quicker. Okay. Okay, yeah. Hack mines. Yes. I've been fairly desperate for that ability. Let's in fact equip that right now. I can't believe it took me that long to find it. Mine own. Mine precious. Perfect. Okay. We have the Sepultura. Let's get rid of the 4-pounder. It's gonna be fun one of these days, but not today. That will take sniper, or large caliber, whatever it is. Vopot will take shotgun, so we could get the nail gun to take nails. I don't know if this takes the same as Sepultura. I wouldn't think so, so I should probably grab that. I like that loadout. Done and done. Any good trinkets? That one's already equipped. I mean, everything would be helpful, but I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, we got upgrades for Nexus and Havoc, neither of which I'm currently using. I think I'm gonna stick with Shift into Ether, so I shouldn't need to worry about upgrades there. To the complex. Thank you for bearing with me. How has the adventure been progressing? Where are we now in the loop? We are on the very cusp of a perfect day. We have almost everyone lined up, or we know how to line everyone up. Frank, we will try this evening to take out in a special way. And then Wingy is the last person who needs... Sorry, Juliana.
Oh, you are a live one, Captain. Spicy.
Captain Spicy. That's what they call me. Wingy is the last person we need to arrange an invitation to the party for. And that's what I was hoping to try during this session, but then we've been sidetracked by stuff and nonsense. So after we get Wingy an invitation to the party, I think the stage is set for a perfect day. So I would say we're 75% towards our inevitable goal. And I am here to get to Wingy's lab, which should be along the coast that way. There's Wingy's lab there. Sounded like a big-ass explosion. As evidenced by how much my shotgun was shaking. Goodness me. The other thing that we do kind of want to grab is those Strelok Verso pistols that are like locked behind somebody's bunker. Igor's bunker? Which might be what that big explosion just was. So we could go in there and try to figure out that battery puzzle, I think. If you're Captain Spicy, can I be Sergeant Salty? Absolutely. You have been promoted. Sergeant Salty? Everybody gets a name. Corporal Sour. Vice Admirable? No. Well, you are admirable, but Vice Admiral Bitters was what I was trying to say. Eternalists ahead. Also some Eternalists behind, if you know what I mean. Somebody's got a turret out there. I would love to zip-zoop into that upper window. That would get me right where I need to be. And I do finally have the Sepultura again, so we can do some funner things than we were able to last time. Hold still. I want to do fun things. The only problem with the Sepultura is it is not silenced. It is not even a little bit silenced. Just gotta keep everyone out of range of that turret, and we should be fine. There you are. Nice pink bodysuit, by the way. Also has reduced spread. And it's blue, which is fancy. I mean, I like that. Collect the whole set. So let's make sure I can get around this turret. You can still see me from there. Around the turret. I'll bring that bad boy into the bunker with me. Hooray, hurrah. Just so I don't forget. Alright, did I miss any of the trinkets dropped by the newly dead? Yummy. Doesn't look like it. Notice that telescope and something shiny. Some shiny trinket up there. Yes, I saw you out of the corner of my periphery. Out of the periphery of my corner. My soul patch got itchy there. It's the guilt. The guilt from killing that fashionable man. Up here. Easy peasy. Don't twist an ankle. Don't get in the barbed wire. Okay, maybe not. Is there a break in the barbed wire? Looks like this way is our only option. And only then if I'm able to zoop. Not able to zoop. Strange. Okay. Thank you. Weapon trinket. No classified documents for me, it seems. Ah, up through the center. That would be the easier method. I see now. Every time I get behind one of these and it says peek, I'm like, yay! I can't wait to look through the telescope, but it's not what it seems. Thank you so much for hanging out for a bit. Bye for now. Hope the recording goes well. I hope that no noisy neighbors interfere. Nosy neighbors either. Alright. Into the window. Actually, I want to take this with me, so... Doop. That's why I left you right there in plain sight, and yet I managed to angle myself. Just to the point where I couldn't see you at all. Into the upper level. We might already be too late. Judging by that explosion, that might be the area we were trying to get to, collapsing in on itself. Which would be a shame, but an understandable one. So these are the guys I want to use Mr. Turret against. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. That sniff sounded very close. Very close to my ear. And I don't appreciate that. So maybe we need to come here in the morning to get the Strelok there, so we'll check. If that's the case, then off to Wingy's. No harm, no foul. Ow! My legs! Not to mention my back. Ooh, he was loaded with Trinkies. Jinkies, these Trinkies. Shh. We done? Everyone dead and buried? By the eddies of time. The and eddies of time. How dare you? How dare you put this trash in my face? I don't know why I'm so mean about limp 10s. They're perfectly serviceable weapons, it's fine. And yet I'm so mean. Alright. Should be all clear in here. Grab a little extra ammo. Where did I put the briefcase? I've lost the briefcase. There you are. Good lad. Yes, already imploded. Or just imploded as we arrived. I guess we can still get past it, though. In which case, hooray. Let me take this with me. Check all the way to the door, if it'll let us. Sometimes it's already fully collapsed, even in this area. Maybe this was just an exploratory boom? Perfect. We still seem to have access, so we just need to figure out this battery puzzle. There should be a charger around here somewhere. I gotta watch out for proximity mines that will blow the battery out of my hand. We finally have the ability to hack those, which should help a lot. And there don't really seem to be any enemies back here. So I'll leave my briefcase to rest. Kinda reminds me of a PvP shooter map. It does have that military aesthetic. Thank goodness there's a touch less teabagging on this side of things. So I need batteries in each one of those in order to get the Strelok Verso, which I am incredibly excited for. That should be a legendary weapon, which I have so precious few of. So that battery is full. Good. I need to find 3 more without blowing any of them up. It's a very important part of the process. Seems to be a one-way situation. Battery number 2. Don't blow up, don't blow up. Put you in my bottom. I mean, in the... Never mind. That's great. You know, technically we could take the battery from here. But I'm going to save that as a backup plan if the worst should happen. Alright. He's a little quicker. I seem to remember there being a guy in here. There's also a battery slot with no battery. Many proximity mines. So we can jump up there. I know we can get through that way already. Make sure I'm not missing a side path in here. So this battery is empty. If we had a charger, we could take care of that little problem, and then we could take the one from the turret and we'd be done. So let me see if I can find a charger real quick. I forget if there is one out here. That seemed very agile, Colt. Good for you. Good for you and your knees. It's been a year or 2 since I've been able to pull off a maneuver like that. And by a year or 2, I mean, oh, good decade. These are wired. They don't have batteries. Though I wish. And they also do not charge batteries. Yummy. There's the battery charger. Fantastic. So we can bring the one from the tubular door? I want to call it the rotating door out this way. Probably no need to get them all riled up. And I'm not seeing another battery, so let's do it. There could be one anywhere. Stashed away. It's hard to tell when I've put so many of them in my bottom. I mean, in the bottom slot, I can... Okay. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. Go get the one we know of. And we'll make number 4 the one from the turret. Stroll through confidently. Actually, the door is up here, though, isn't it? It's not at ground level. Race over this way. Dip, dip, dip. This will be so nice to finally have in our possession, and then we just need to survive Wingy's laboratory in order to take it home with us and infuse it with gentle, loving care. Ding ding! Appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This has been a lovely time. And much needed part of my Sunday. The cherry on top, you might say. Sorry I laughed with my lips in that manner. What a shame. Alright, number 3. Doink. And, just to make it easy, this one's a little low. I'm hoping that won't matter. We can go charge it if need be. Fantastic. Sweep for mines, perception roll, and confidence roll. Strela Verso transforms into an SMG. Alright, what do I want to replace? Probably this. Pistol for pistol. And we've got it. Transform. Oh, hell yes! That is cool as hell. Alright, so we have to survive in order to get this bad boy, this naughty little boy, into our arsenal forever. It's grunting. Stop grunting. So, on to Wingies. There is, I'm sure, some unexplored territory in those many revolving doors, etc. We'll make that a task for another time. This is the main thing I was concerned. Yup. Alright, quickest way to Wingies. That's an empty file. Empty file in my mind. We'll just wing it, like we always do. Now we can go around that way. We could also technically go through the underground bunker just below us. I don't think there's any way along this coast to get there. But maybe that's foolish. I'll just go the one way I'm sure we can get through, which is past here and along the far coast. Any of you sleeper agents, no thank you. There is a sensor. I don't think there's a turret on that little balcony, but I've been wrong before. Bomb. What? How dare you? Ow! That was right through my cheeks. Love this gun. So stylish. Hoping there'd be some fizz pop in here. Sort of an abandoned area, it seems. Watch my back. Watch my back, turret, I beg of you. Just gonna go ahead and make this easy on us. Whoop. Good. There is no turret. Just to prevent alarms. Heal ourselves up right nice. Switch to the Sepulchra. Well, we have a bit of a vantage point. You look cold. Allow me to send you to hell. That should warm you up. Approximately when is my next stream? It will probably be next Saturday morning. It has been increasingly difficult to stream during the weekdays lately, but sometimes I manage it. I cannot promise. But at the very least, next Saturday morning, roughly 10, 11-ish, Central Time, Central Standard Time, something like that. I do need to have a more consistent schedule to be able to answer such questions. Ah, from that angle I was like, is that an old-ass sausage? What am I holding? It's a flask. It's not ass sausage. Take this to Wingies. Keep on alert, my friend. That is so kind of you. It is always a pleasure to have you guys join me on my little adventures. Oh yes, I'm forgetting. I was like, where are all the Wingies? They're not here. And we just have to go to that lab? I think, to get to the HALPS. So this will be a very simple affair. There could be someone guarding, but I don't seem to recall there being anyone. It is uninhabited, is the word. I kept wanting to say unabandoned, and that's the opposite. It is in fact abandoned. Quite a collection of briefcases, and no one to use them on. A shame. Alright. So, the question here is, like, is this a fatal endeavor? Do I have to straight up die in order to get the laser to affect the case? Because that's not a great thing to try when I'm not entirely sure I still have reprises. But once the laser is active, we'll shoot through that one into this one, and then I would need to stand roughly here and hope that the laser beams it right open. I just don't know how long I need to stand there, and if it will kill me. If I go invisible, does a laser pass through me? Or is that not how physics works? I have so many questions. Alright, I'm gonna activate this. Beep. Activate this. Ah! Killed me right quick. Take Wingy's HALPS prototype. That seemed to work. Never gotten that message before. Lovely. Open case. Hello there, so nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Retrieve my residuum. Thank you for your sacrifice, Colt. I do appreciate you. And yummy. So, I definitely have the Vopot trencher infused. I can get it back next time. Battery powered. That's interesting. Ooh! Some Fallout vibes from this bad boy. A light projection device. Really good at incinerating, folks. Okay. So to test this... Oh, hell yeah. So basically, anytime a sensor is pointed at a group of foes, I could turn it into a laser turret. Which sounds fun. It does sound fun. So hopefully we have enough to infuse all of these. We have a lot of weapons from this go-around. And I'm not sure how much residuum exactly. 19,000? I'm guessing they'll cost 8,000 each. And I've got 2 of them I need to spend it on. So, let us try to escape. We'll head back this way. I should be able to ice flow it. That seems like a viable path. Especially with shift equipped. Just to be safe. And we're back. And we can return to Carl's Bay, try to visit our friend Amador. Amador Jack. If there's time to visit Commodore Norrington, I'd appreciate it, but I don't know if there will be. We'll also infuse our weapons during the interim. And then perhaps we still have time to, like, recycle the day and go after Wingy's secret office. We'll see. My incompetence may add a few minutes to our run-through. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you there. Just in time to see some frickin' turrets with frickin' lasers on their heads. Oh, I'm glad to have that Strelok Verso. Look at how beautiful they are. Like 2 little chocolate kisses. Thank you. Alright, so it is now the afternoon. Our original plan was to go after Wingy's quarters, but now since we've saved Amador, we should return to Coral's Bay. I won't explain it a 4th time. We're just searching for things to ramble about. Infuse the Strelok Verso, first and foremost. 9,000. That's fine. So we'll always have those. And 9,000 for this? Absolutely. We had to die to retrieve it. Let's take full advantage. Getting quite a nice arsenal. All those squats are really paying off. Also, all these dual-wielding perks or trinkets now kind of come more into play since I've got a cool set of pistols. Slabs draw incredibly efficiently from your health when you're out of power. That is awesome. Not really something I'm looking for right now. Move with great speed sure would be a nice one to have. I already have a turtle shell equipped. Can we double check? Yeah. Not equipped necessarily, but infused. Get rid of that. Gotta go ahead and 8,000, almost there. Can I drop any of these? This one never gets me anything. I wish. Okay, then I can't drop any of those. Friendly nearby turrets become solid murder machines. I think we already have mechanical affinity, rather. But maybe we couldn't afford it. I would like to have one of those. But that puts me up to 16,000 needed. I have 2 sprinters, right? Yeah. Trying to look for anything 100% necessary. I think I've got a comeback kit. I do. Reload both guns in the blink of an eye when dual wielding like a cowboy, baby. Alright, jumping over to weapons. 2 big boxes. I had a nickel. 3 big boxes. Otherwise, quick draw 2. Perforator, did I have 2 of? Yes. Should be good. Alright. So, on the character trinket side, if I don't have one of these, I do want one. I swear we infused one earlier, but I'm not seeing it in the list. So, yes. And move with great speed. Yeah. That puts us down to almost nothing. Alright, so we have the HALPS infused. I will want to play with that later, but for now let's switch this back to the trencher. Trencher? Have I done something wrong? Oh no! I thought that was infused. Maybe I just need to wait till tomorrow for it to be available, since I took today's version out and left it in a pond. It should come back around, I hope. Because it should be infused. But maybe I'm missing out on something. So if we have no trencher, I could take the Strelok 50-50, or I could take the PT Spiker. Let's go Spiker. Okay, so afternoon, we are headed to Carl's Bay. Let's do it. Hopefully this shouldn't be a long trip, since we just have to make it to this exact shop it's showing us. Thank you, loading screen. A bit suspicious that you're listening to me, but thank you. And run away.
Traumatic loop exposure causes autonomic disruption in the clearing of ecphoric retrieval queues. In simpler terms, a recurrent storage wipe. We're back.
Alright. Just gotta get into the city. Whew. Quite a few folks. Around the back here.
Sensitive equipment complex doesn't make you a scientist. It makes you a beam.
She's talking about the HALPS. Sorry, Wingy. I know I didn't ask first, and that's rude. It's not what I was expecting to happen for some reason, but yeah. Looks great. I thought we could talk. Please, don't do this. Amador Jack, no! Oh, God. Well, I guess we get into his storeroom, but do not get to speak with him. He also does not seem to be holding that special blue tribunal he had in the other area. So maybe that's a secret way to get another weapon if we kill him there. I'm not sure. However, we can get into his mask shop now. And we are rewarded with nightmares. Hideous nightmares for the rest of time. Good. Masquerade for 2. Amador, babe. These masks are so out there. So far out. Like totally galactic, demi-deific. The dozen eyes stare like an open flame, but I need something more. You know, quiet. Something so simple that simpletons say, whoa, that's simple. Something the mind slides right off of, yeah? One each, his and hers, with the normal number of eyes. That's 2. Thea. Masquerade for 2. Is that something she plans to wear? In bed with Charlie? Is this a sex thing, or some oddly boring masks? Dear Amador.
Amador, I am here for you. Hands open as they've always been. This is your path. I need you to show people
Nice.
the way.
Take this to that Charlie game.
Experience the great beyond without your brilliance, your energy. Please, do this for us. And I asked Wenji. She assures me that when you die, you'll instantly loop. I hope this diminishes any lingering doubts that you have. It will be quick. I would never put you in harm's way. So don't back out on me.
I mean, you would put him in harm's way to kill him in the gas by lowering him gently from your crane. But, I mean, I get the spirit of what you're saying. So I should be able to take this to that other game as long as there aren't a horde of dudes hanging around it, which is a huge boost. Let's do this. I'm not sure what the reward for said game is, but we're about to find out. Can I carry... If I put this down, and then split these, can I then... Yes, that's what I'd like. I've already read that. Small fishing colony. Good. Noted. See you later, Yerva. Alright. Slip across this way. Good to know there's another turret down here in the afternoon. There's that to watch my back. We'll have to place the mannequin head first before I can carry it. But that's just easily done. Stop detecting me. How do I get my pistol out again in a situation such as this? Ow. Just gonna hide back here. Really use some fizz pop. Get him! Turn that way! Fine. Yummy. Alright, that was chaos. Where did the head go? Thank you. Gotta take another stab at that little trinket machine, too. I did not do very well, but that could give us some fun rewards. So I think the Harlequin is right here. Alright. The question is, what happens to me once I make the mannequin whole again? Typically, my entire life's mission is to disrupt mannequins and break them into pieces so that they're less powerful and won't sneak up behind me and kill me at night. So this goes against everything I believe in, to try to piece a mannequin back together. You give some, you get some. Looks like it does need a battery. Okay. Maybe I need a battery first? Or maybe the mannequin head is purely aesthetic and not necessary in any way, which would make me sad. Throw it. I didn't get lucky. Okay. There must be a reason it exists. Let's go find a battery. Should be able to get one from this turret. At the very least. Bring this up with me, just in case we need to quickly switch it back out to turret form. Thank you. Now we're talking. Lovely. Guess you would only get one trinket if he didn't have his head. But you get 2 trinkets with the full mannequin. Now die! It's fine. It's not gonna sneak up on me at night. Place slow smooches along the back of my knees and then stab me. He's not. He's not going to do that. I guess you lose the battery to a little steel flap once placed. Sorry, turret. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you. Okay, great. So we got a little more information. We got some sweet trinkets. I think we should leave while we're ahead. Ha! No pun intended. And we're out. So, the only other thing we could do this loop that we have not done previously is go to Updom in the evening to see if Frank's fireworks lead to his demise without us needing to take any other action. We'd better confirm that while we have the opportunity. And then, if time remains, and we have about 15 minutes, we could try to rework the day, just blow through to the afternoon and check Wingy's quarters. What were the trinkets we retrieved? Why can't I speak anymore? What were the trinkets we retrieved? Lightning strike. That sounds nice. Greatly increased rate of fire. Equip and switch weapons. Everything else is not new, as far as I can tell. Backstabber, backstabber. Regenerate health so fast you might look younger. No. I've earned these wrinkles. I've earned this Bryan Cranston forehead, and you'll never take it away from me. Take significantly reduced damage from headshots. We seem to get several of those every loop. I think we're probably fine. Probably fine for now. I still don't have a Vopot trencher. I'm just gonna hope, beyond hope, that tomorrow it returns to us, because that's one of my favorite new weapons. Nothing else can be infused, which means we already have. Great. Okay, so, evening, updom. Let's check this fireworks. It's grammatically correct, but I care not. Let's check this fireworks. Mechanical Infinity would be a great band name, you're right. That sounds fantastic. Sounds proggy.
Hey. Forgets? Yeah, 100%. Well, except me, and sometimes you. I call it sundowning. Why? Are you forgetting things?
All the time.
I hope not, because if you are, I get very violent with you. It's the only way to snap you out of it.
Okay, so I don't really think we need to go anywhere. We just need to, like, wait for the fireworks to pop off and check our notifications. But just for funsies, we'll walk around killing people. That sounds great.
Hey, guys. I have top secret information.
Do tell.
Okay, what is it?
I said it was top secret.
Spill it, asshole.
Okay,
Spill your asshole.
Best place to see the fireworks is next to the stage.
That's it. That's all you've got?
Please die.
What? It's gonna be spectacular.
I'm freezing my ass off looking for Colts. Better be fucking spectacular.
We should take him alive and strap him to the fireworks.
Don't do it.
Just a thought.
That would burn me. It's a little bit erratic in the way that it fires. Gonna have to practice more.
Trinkets, among other things. A trinket enhances even the most vapid, puny, and delicate of individuals. So try one today.
Yes, please. So Wingy invented trinkets. That's good to know. She got a good hit in on me there. Just let that regenerate. Oh, oh. Yummy. Alright. So, the best place to see the fireworks, she said, is next to the stage. Let's head that way.
Alexis Dorsey, Eon program visionary and primary financial backer. I need to speak quickly to the guests of my ultra-exclusive Devouring of the Lambs party tonight. Congratulations on getting invited, guys. A reminder,
Sounds sarcastic.
accessory and your appetite. If you forget either, you will be denied entry. I mean it. We
I'm not hungry. Well then, get out.
time has come.
How are you going to enforce that? People can just lie and say they are hungry. Or do they have to prove it by, like, eating a 67-ounce...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ramblin' Frank. The sun is
I don't know what.
wonders is far from empty. Rise to the bay now. Special dedication from me. Each and every one of you. A show just
It's happening. Yeah! Confirmation. So as long as we swing by Carl's Bay and sabotage his tail flaps, in the morning, Frank will die without us taking any action whatsoever. It's a shame we can't swing by his corpse and grab a slab upgrade out of the deal, but that's fine. So that is perfect for our inevitable one-day run-through. And that's really the only reason we need to be here. We could take out Alexis, but we don't necessarily have to. Oh, yeah, everybody's coming up the stairs. Fun. Fun for me. Anybody else? I mean, the stairs aren't getting any younger. Alright. So, we have roughly 10 minutes remaining in this session. I don't know if that's going to be quite enough time to re-loop the day and go after Wingy's secret information. So we might just want to save that for the next go-around, but I'm very curious and I don't want to wait a week. Oh, bars betrayed me desperately. Oh, Juliana. It's a pleasure to see you. She already attacked me during the morning, didn't she? I wasn't sure if she could attack twice in one day. Maybe it's just completely random. So that being the case, I'd love to get back to, my turret. As the turret is almost as good at the game as Juliana is. Let's run that way. See if we can get her to attack us on the stairs, where it will be a touch easier to defend ourselves. Angle this just a little bit more. There-ish. So I'll watch our back, you watch the front, and I will be in Scotland for you. Is that another one? Good. Good. Doesn't seem like there's another turret there. That would be great. I'd have one watching my front and one watching my back. And I'm greedy like that. So I just gotta get this. Now Juliana killing me. Sounds like she's here. You guys have fun. Sounds like Juliana won that exchange. Though the turret is still active. Get back up there without being surprised. Get her! Oh no! She got it. She's got so much health. How do you have that much health? Oh man! Whew. That was close. Alright. Shots have a reduced spread. On the off chance my, I hope, previously infused Vopot Trencher does not appear again tomorrow because I dropped it in a pond, we could take this one with us. The Influence upgrade. Go on. Targets affected by Nexus spread additional links to other nearby characters. Ooh. A whole web of lies. Taken out with a single headshot, that would be incredibly powerful. Let's make sure we can infuse that. So if I absolutely had to, I could drop the spiker. Hang on to this. Just for funsies. Residuum. We should be done in Uptown. No sense risking our buns at the party. Let's head back to the hacking antenna, which I guess is up here now. Is there any more... Before I make a fatal mistake, is there any more fizz pop? Perhaps in the diner car.
Don't worry about that.
Yummy, yummy. Up we go. So, I think we will save Wingy's private quarters and the ransacking of it for next time. But I cannot wait. Hopefully it will be sooner rather than later. That makes all the difference in the world. Being able to bring those onto my side. As long as they don't still blow up when I walk close to them. Hard to test when there's another one inside the window. Right where you happen to be standing. Okay. We'll go around the other way then. No big deal. No, actually, we'll just go back up the way we came from. Alright, that hurt very badly. Let's check the diner car one more time. On the off chance. There's a battery charger, but no more face pop. Okay. Okay. What a shame. That's what I get for my curiosity. Alright, it did not blow up that one though, so I think it's a safe test. However poorly it ended up for me. Good, good. Opening the tunnels. Use some of our goodies. Give me a moment, sir. I'm opening the tunnels. Shh. And we escape. Easy peasy. Just have to go to that side of town. Oop. Almost. And scene. All right. There is another looped day taken care of. Something I never really thought about. The looping process since you return to the start of the day. You never really sleep. So, from his perspective, he just wakes up 5 seconds in the future. But also in the past. I'm so confused! Alright. Alexis lives. We want to infuse that, most especially. The influence upgrade. So sorry, I think I cocked my microphone. Just to the left. So, infuse. Slab upgrade. Influence. Yes, please. I'm sure we have the Vopot Trencher. Truth be told, I like the color of the other one better than this gorgeous teal. So is it worth infusing? I'd have to spend some trinkets to... oh, the indecision. The description of this is fantastic. Party time. Take less damage in crowded areas. It's called extroversion. It's true. Oh god, it's true. Okay. Don't want to sacrifice that just so I can look at it every time we come into this menu, but... Okay. Faster after every melee hit. That sounds like so much fun. Like if you get a couple of those kind of trinkets that are melee focused to build off of each other. What a fun run through that would be. However, I don't really want to do that at this time. Okay, that should be more than enough to just in case teal Vopot Trencher. Anything else we want to throw into the mix? Maybe lightning strike. Just for fun. Alright. So, next time, we will try to make a day of it. Get into Wingy's office in the afternoon. which should allow us to get her invited to Alexis's party, at which point we can take out Alexis, Igor, and Wingy. Not to mention Frank will die at the exact same time in the evening, so that's like 4 out of the however many visionaries in one fell swoop. We'll still want to go to Carl's Bay in the morning to set Frank up for that and to kill Harriet. Noon, I'm having trouble remembering. The one thing I know we need to do is get to the complex to sabotage Igor's science experiment to make sure he goes to the party. And maybe there's something we need to do every loop to get Wingy there as well. We'll have to check once we get the information from her office. So noon might be the complex, setting Igor up for failure. Afternoon will always have to be Charlie and Fia in bunker number 9. I think that's at Fristad. So afternoon will always be Fristad, and then evening will be the aforementioned foursome taken out in one day. And that should just leave Juliana, at which point we'll be in Updom. We can get on to the rocket, the Raketoplan, and speed off back to the complex in the evening. I think that will still count as one time of day. And then the big lingering question is, I'm one of the visionaries. And we need to kill all of them in order for the loop to reset. It's a shame enough that we have to kill Juliana, as she is my dearest daughter. But then what happens to Colt? We are almost at the point of finding out, I think. So we got a pretty good plan going. We just need to make sure Wingy is set up for party time, and we will try to do that next time. I'll stop rambling now. Thank you very, very much for your time, your company, and companionship in cheering me on through another shotgun-filled episode. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, guys. I think we're getting close to the end of this. I am very, very excited to see what happens. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the Sunday. Sometimes you just gotta crack a few years to make some omelets. Crack a few heads. Either way, you can crack some years to make an omelet. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Cheers to you. Here's to you. And I will see you soonish. Bye for now.